to be alive.
Yeah.
But coming up, we've got Underray, we've got
Kelvin.
This is really spicy, I think.
Yeah,
because,
this is gonna be some spicy
it feels
stuff.
like Kelvin's reckless aggression against like Underray's calculated defense. It's like the perfect matchup.
Yeah. This is yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this. Both of these players unfortunately losing their first match, but this is their chance to turn it around.
Yes, sir.
Get a second wind.
I know, I'm excited. Yeah, we'll just have to see how they do.
Yeah.
Honestly, either player could win. Like, if
this is so much of a this is
Underray could definitely capitalize. So I'm very excited.
This is a very good toss-up, I think.
Yeah, I can't wait.
We got the predictions in the chat.
Yeah, do your predictions. You know, spend your money.
Get those channel points.
Yeah, I'll put 10 on Underray because I feel bad that there isn't anything there. Oh, someone else went 10 with me. Let's go.
Yeah, we gotta show some love to Underray. I don't have any channel points because I lost them all.
That it happens to the best of us. I think we've all been there. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Looks like both players are ready though, so.
Yeah, I can't wait. See how this goes.
Absolutely. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Alright, hopefully no disconnect issues. You know, I blame Blink.
Yeah, I was about to say if it works first try here, we definitely know it's not.
Yeah,
Kelvin's fault.
it's clearly not Kelvin because now
it's working.
So it must have been Blink. You know, this is the only explanation.
Perfect
nice
logical
PC.
Deduction there. Perfect.
Nice PC. Speaking of perfect, perfect clear from Underray, but
Kelvin able to retaliate fairly quickly. Yeah. Goes to. It's a really good way of showing that opener game isn't really as prevalent in here.
Yeah, I mean honestly, I feel like if you're good enough, like opener game isn't really prevalent anywhere. You know, I get it kind of depends, but
yeah,
I'm very much team don't get carried by your opener because that's lame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, Kelvin gonna hit that zone.
Ooh, bit of a premature end due to that misdrop.
But I'm still gonna force Underray into that 3/4 zone. I don't know how much Kelvin had, but
Kelvin sent quite a bit there.
Underray's still gonna get.
I think Underray has a chance to send quite a bit. Ooh, actually,
they're pretty much
not sending
out.
anything to. Yeah, we're on an even field here.
Yeah, which I mean makes a lot of sense.
Ooh, Kelvin with the STSD.
Look at this T-spin set. This is the most crazy greed I've seen in a long time.
Okay, dude, the fractal on top of the STSD. That's some nutty stuff.
The downside is
Imperial
that this
Cross
hurts all the more, you know.
Some really interesting setup on top of setup. That is some high level greed right there. Like textbook greed.
See, the problem is that this drop hurt the zone, and now Underray has the full meter. Gonna be hitting 16, 17, 18, probably 19.
Kelvin getting a
20.
Kelvin getting a C-spin as well.
Almost
ooh,
20.
Yeah, definitely gonna get hit with a big spike.
Yeah.
I still accept it. Ooh.
Hey, greed is good, but not that much.
Greed is good, but sometimes it can get the better of you. I still gotta commend the amount of greed that Kelvin went for there. That was some insane stuff right there. Both players going for PCO, but neither of them actually getting it. So it's,
the upside
it's just glorified freestyle
PCO
stacking.
Is you just get put into this nice little stack that, you don't have to really worry about too much. You just kind of hang out, you have your Tetris ready. You can do whatever you want.
Alright, freestyle stacking.
Yeah, this zone coming through here for Underray. Kelvin, gonna pop his as well.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes.
Doing a T-spin single donation right there. Counting to 4. Doing some up stacking
Underray's
right now.
so close to getting that Ultimatress, but
Ooh,
just short.
Underray getting the ulti.
Kelvin.
Good attack.
Clean.
That's gonna send quite a bit of garbage to Underray, but Underray definitely has the room to deal with it, I think.
Barely,
not
though.
with those
Yeah,
misdrops,
that early zone pop.
that misdrop definitely messed with the zone.
Yeah, and this looks
Definitely
like
hindered his
difficult
chances.
now. Still in there though.
Kelvin,
You know, like,
Kelvin, my man, what are you doing?
greed. You know, greed is good.
So greedy.
Living up to the Waluigi name.
See, I thought it was Wario that was the greedy one. No, it turns out Waluigi's just as greedy.
I mean, they are
Oh,
brothers. I think.
Yeah.
I don't have the numbers on that, but seem
Unconfirmed
brotherly.
brothers.
yeah. You know, we gotta check
Oh.
that DNA test result, but either way, yeah. Let's see how cleanly they can convert these
Oh
zones.
yeah. Ooh,
Hey,
some good
that was-
efficiency from Kelvin right there.
Underray
Oh.
also fairly efficient though.
Ooh,
so I wouldn't be
61
shocked.
attack from Kelvin.
I don't know if Underray is gonna be able to compete with that.
Oh yeah, that's a huge spike.
And
That's gonna
yeah,
be a
that's
lot
gonna
of
be
cheese. A lot
game-
of cheese
game
there.
2.
Too much cheese to handle.
And we're tied up.
All right, game 3. Hot start from both players.
Yeah.
Underray going with a teaspoon single.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice little bit of cheese in even
Yes.
phase 1, so
Yeah, a little bit of a nuisance right there. Just kind of make sure, kind of sending your opponent a message that you're still around and you're still ready to kick their ass.
yeah. And I mean, hey, in phase 1, you know, it's nice to get a little bit of cheese in there, and it still keeps your back-to-back. So.
Kelvin's in a bit of a
Yeah, this
very
looks
high spot.
difficult, and
That was a-
Underray might be able to capitalize here.
Ooh, not really actually.
Not the biggest send, yeah. I was hoping for more, but kind of had to
Yeah.
deal with his own complications, and
Yeah,
you know, we're back to the drawing board on both sides.
yeah. Even when you think a player definitely has the zone, no, it's still quite a toss-up.
Yeah, I mean, again, you know, a lot of it is gonna come down to situation and mistakes and stuff like that. So every lead
Kelvin's-
can be gone in an instant.
Ooh, Kelvin with some really efficient zones here. Lots of teaspoons. Getting a fractal at the very beginning there. 18.
All right,
Getting that
Underray-
ulti.
Oh
Holy
my
crap,
goodness, was that
65 attack.
That is crazy.
Underray's
but Underray's
not in
still
the best
looking
spot.
really efficient
Underray has
given
to
the
do quite a
situation.
bit. Underray
I
has to
wouldn't
do
be
quite a
shocked
bit
to
here.
see survival here
Ooh.
in the short term at least.
That
but-
is too much cheese. Too much cheese.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I felt like Underray played that very nicely. Like, barely got
Yeah.
the max zone in time and looked pretty efficient until a little misdrop. But Kelvin's commanding 65, I think, is the biggest zone all day.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
it paid off, clearly.
Looks like Kelvin was trying to fish for a PC there. Didn't quite get it though. Ooh, a
I
bit of a
mean,
misdrop. Definitely
little
not the
fishing
best
is always
situation
nice.
for Kelvin. Definitely didn't go for that T-spin there. Definitely knew that the greed was too much to think about. Got copy
But-
though.
Yeah, I mean, Kelvin's just pressuring really hard, and I think Underray might even be forced into an early zone here.
Ooh, that's.
Oh, that misdrop is so
Oh,
tragic for Underray.
Oh!
That is really sad.
Quite
how that turned
literally.
out.
Oh!
That,
Ow! Ugh.
that
Oh,
hurts.
it's just. What a brutal.
That's you hate to see that. What is this? The every bag DT master Underray? Or
Really going for the. Really,
really
getting
going
that
for
early.
the most obscure. You know, like sometimes you get a nice DT bag and you can do a
Yeah,
10. You know, it's
I've
chill.
never
but
seen
really,
that DT
really
cannon
picking the
ever in
weirdest
my
DT
life.
to do.
I only know like 3 setups, and that was none of them.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Underray, what? Oh,
I mean, you can DT with every bag, but if you're gonna
you can
DT, at
DT with
least do the
every
good
bag.
one.
What? Seriously, what the fuck?
Yeah, that is not something.
Kelvin
I've
with
seen
a
in a while.
zone. 55.
55 is good, but you know, Underray's
Yeah.
zones have not been
Underray
half bad
definitely
either.
has a. Underray definitely could counter that. It's definitely not out of the ordinary. Unfortunately, not quite. Doesn't quite get the ulti.
But
Still
either
able
way,
to
it's
counter
still-
the damage though, outside of the zone, so it's not that much of a problem.
Yep. Not really a big deal, it looks like.
Still
now
a
that
bit
I say that, this is
Still a bit
could be-
precarious for Underray though.
Yeah.
Kelvin counting to 4 there.
Good combo though from Underray to get out of there. Just very efficient.
Yeah, both players are dealing with a bit of shortcoming very nicely.
That misstep from
and
Underray is so big. That's gonna hurt that zone attack, and Kelvin might be able to capitalize right off this. Like this might just be game already. We'll have to see.
This will kick it into phase 3, I think. Yup.
Yeah, look at that from Underray.
That's a huge spike.
Like a
Underray has to do something about this.
This is
gonna have to do a lot of down
pretty
stacking.
over. I mean, doing a really good defense, but
really good
again,
defense, doing as many quarter zones as he can.
Yep.
Ooh.
I'm somehow like finding a sick
quite a bit.
combo.
Still gonna survive, but Kelvin's keeping up that pressure. It's like a
Zone is interesting from Underray. Oh yeah, not able to get the sense, and that T gets dropped as well.
Really wanted to try and get that mini T spin.
Oh, this looks
Oh
over.
no!
That is unfortunate.
Oh.
Good on Kelvin to keep up the pressure, but almost
that was
Underray able to get out of there. Crazy.
Underray was doing a good job of trying to take care of that down stack, but Kelvin keeping up that pressure. Whew.
Yeah, just very clean stuff.
Underray with a PC right there. Gonna send quite a bit to Kelvin. However, it is phase 1. 10
That's
lines
all
of clean
clean.
garbage. 10 lines of clean garbage. Probably not the best thing to send to your opponent.
I mean, not the worst
you-
either, you know? Like, can't get countered instantly, but...
As you can see, Underray was in a bit of a pickle.
Underray might be
Very high up on
unfortunate.
his board. Ooh, Kelvin with a bit of
Kelvin
misdrop.
also in a pickle now.
That's gonna tank the efficiency. That's a lot of garbage he has to accept. Oh, ooh. Uh-oh. That's a bit of an awkward. That was a bit of an awkward desync there. But you could see that was
I know, I was a little shocked.
I was a bit
but-
confused, and I realized that
Yeah, I
Kelvin
was
was
like,
in the
what's
zone
going
there
on?
actually.
Yeah, I know. It didn't look like it, but Kelvin somehow still in this one. Barely, though. It is still very close, and I feel like one slip up.
Yeah, this
Cost the round. Oh, look at that.
Kelvin's got to do
triple.
literally.
That's so greedy. Like, look at this
Kelvin's,
field. That's a
Kelvin's
disgusting
got to play.
field.
Kelvin's got to play basically perfectly here, in order to try and come out of this.
I mean, hey, sometimes perfect play will not even save you, and yeah.
You could definitely see all
After that
Kelvin was
triple,
thinking.
it felt like Kelvin's fate was pretty sealed.
Kelvin was just in an H position. I say that because Caboozle just rated us. Hello, Caboozle. Hello, everyone. Catching some intense Tetris as usual here at Square One.
Yeah, big shocker, you know.
Yeah, some good stuff.
Alright, here we go. Looking... Oh, Underray that misdrop, but should be alright here, luckily.
Yeah, Underray with a bit of early aggression. Love to see it.
Yeah. Alright. This is looking really spicy. Kelvin just kind of covering himself up to send that T-spin.
Yeah.
It looks like... It looks kind of messy, but it still works out somehow. And
Okay,
this is looking
setting
like
up
a 6
setting up a
C-spin. Yeah, here
setting
we
up
go.
that C-spin. That was some incredible foresight from Kelvin.
Yeah,
like,
it's just,
holy
it's just
crap, that-
really sick.
Brain is just like swelling with that knowledge right there. Huge brain play
Oh, and
right
that
there.
extra T-spin, gonna get the
Oh
19
my
zone
God.
for, well, I didn't even see that. Was that 58 cent? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And Underray is gonna have
Underray has a lot
of...
Ooh. It's definitely, you can definitely come back from this.
It's not over at all, especially with Underray's sick defense. Like,
Yeah.
still a lot of Tetris to be
Underray's
played.
definitely in the clear.
But big advantage to
Kelvin-
Kelvin on that zone.
Kelvin's
But
definitely in the pickle
with those
here.
misdrops, yeah, I'd love that advantage might just get crushed in an instant.
Good down
Pretty
stacking though.
good, yeah, that was a very strong zone, even forcing Underray to tank a little bit. And that
Ooh, looks
juicy,
like
juicy
Kelvin-
phase 3 garbage.
Kelvin
too, so
setting up a side 4 wide here. Okay.
this is very
surprise-
strong. Oh, and
Ooh,
gonna
going into zone with that
zone
combo.
with it.
That's a
Just-
very interesting play.
That's very spicy. I don't know if that's gonna work out though. Let's see what Underray has to offer.
Ooh. Ooh,
Underray
bit
not
of a
even able to
misdrop
fully
on Underray's.
cancel, and this looks like
Yeah.
a very sticky board for Underray. I mean, still has
Oh,
some
yeah, still has the
downstack
ability to
potential, but
a bit of a desync there.
yeah, Yeah, but it's all right. You know, there's
Yeah.
worse. You've seen PPT lag, like
Oh yeah.
it gets worse. I swear. You know.
Okay. Kelvin starting this with an STSD. Very nice, good, efficient stuff. Lots of down stacking. Gonna send 32 attack. Underray's none of doesn't really have a whole lot of efficient plays here. Gonna have to rely solely on down stacking. It's not gonna be enough, I don't think. No, it's not.
One big upside for Kelvin's playstyle is that like non-stop pressure is like that's how you close out wins against players like Underray who have that really strong defense. So it's that just seems to be working out really well for Kelvin here so far.
Exactly. Kelvin with the 6-3 stack. Underray with a perfect clear.
Okay.
Ooh, actually got a bit of a mild cheese there.
Speaking
That's
of
actually gonna be
mild
enough for
cheese,
Kelvin though.
Kelvin's self-made cheese is really awkward here.
Ooh,
And I
that's
think it might
not
just be
that's
a game.
Ooh,
I'm not sure.
Yeah. That's a very rough, very rough.
Yeah, that's tough. Dang, and I mean Underray definitely keeping it close here.
Yeah.
You know, another close and intense set.
Scores 3-5. Kelvin knows how to play close to his opponents.
Yeah, I mean, that you know, we were talking about like a little bit of inconsistency, and that might be causing it, because, you know, like if you make a lot of misdrops, that means a lot of opportunities for like even a weaker opponent per se to close out an unexpected game. Not to say that Underray is weaker, you know, we've yet to finish this set, but
both players here extremely capable, very close. Underray could definitely. I think Underray has a good chance when he has to face Blink later on. Ooh, that's gonna be a huge spike.
Yeah,
Underray.
I mean, Underray is still barely trundling out of there with his life, but
yeah, still keeping on, still holding on.
Oh, and that
did a bit of overstacking though.
Attack from Kelvin.
Bit of overstacking. That's gonna take Kelvin to match. This is gonna be match point.
Yep.
Like Kelvin could take this, but we very well know that Underray could definitely come back from that. Ooh, messed up the perfect clear. Definitely looked like he wanted to go for that. No worries, gets a good down stack.
Kelvin
not a bad
little
stack
bit
for
of
Underray
an
at all.
awkward stack, but okay, does fix it. Couple of misdrops go unnoticed.
Both players in fairly good spots. Definitely not end of the world.
Yep. All right. Ooh, Kelvin, I feel greeting a little too hard here. I don't think gonna be able to access that well in time. Yeah, and Underray might be able to capitalize here.
Lots of misdrops from Kelvin. Ooh, might be a bit. Might be nerfs playing in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not done yet.
Kelvin, you know, has those pop-off moments, but at the same time has moments like that.
Looks like Kelvin was playing a little too greedy. Might be a better idea to play it safe.
I mean, I think the greed kind of lends itself to those big Kelvin pop-off moments, so, you know, I can't really fault him for that, but just those misdrops are so unfortunate, you know, it's happens to the best of us, you know, we've all been there.
The one thing, Kelvin has quite a bit of speed, and when you have that kind of speed, it can be hard to manage a neat stack sometimes.
Yeah, it's hard. Stacking's hard, you know?
Yeah. Who knew that putting pieces in the right place could be so difficult?
Yeah. Ooh, you know, there it is again, Kelvin with the misdrop.
Ooh, this is definitely Underray's time to capitalize.
Yeah. And no, might be able to bring us even closer in this set if that capitalization comes through.
Ooh.
All right, 15, 16, 17, 18 here from Underray.
Ooh, that's a huge spike.
Look at that tank from Kelvin, though. Oh my goodness, and Kelvin gonna
really have the pieces to make that work. Ooh, Underray.
Look at Underray's position. Literally
Underray's position is a bit precarious. Ooh.
That was a very nice set of garbage there for Kelvin, and just able to capitalize so nicely off of that. Oh, is that T-spin triple gonna happen?
I can see that T-spin triple coming. Yeah, there we go.
I'm pretty sure that started as a misdrop, but it still just worked out so beautifully.
Kelvin really just embodying just pure greed.
Entirely flipped the script on this match too. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be over for
cheesy
Underray.
spike. Cheesy spike to
that's the
Underray.
game.
That's going to end it. Really good stuff. Kelvin spinning
Real,
parts.
really sick match.
Well played from both players. Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Was that the closest set so far this tournament?
Yeah.
I haven't seen everything, but you know,
no.
I have not
that
seen
was
a
that
lot
was
of,
definitely one of the closest. I
yeah.
still think OSW versus RFARF was the closest match we've seen.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh,
I didn't
was-
get to see all those, unfortunately.
that
But
was-
that was still super intense.